Hey Bomber parents, I hope you're having a great rest of your weekend. I wanted to just make this quick narration and give you a brief description of some of the things we are seeing. So even though we are riding a very high wave of confidence right now after our first 3 games, I do want to make sure that we stay humble and that our team continues to work hard and get better. There's always going to be room for growth. And what's going to be difficult is continuing to raise our level of competition to a level of teams that we are not yet seeing. And so what I'm going to do is give you a quick example of what we saw during the tournament, the 2022 tournament summer session here. This is the summer kickoff tournament for the Fossil Creek tournament team that was in the summer of 2022, and just some of the levels of competition. One quick inning of example of what we were facing and what we were seeing constantly. First hit here, that one would be in our field just a few feet behind the dirt over our shortstop's head, earning them a single. That kind of hit for us in our league would easily probably be a double, if not triple, to home run. The next hit here goes down the third base side, takes a hard bounce off that turf, and Vincent unfortunately wasn't able to grab it. He's a really good athlete, and so it's unusual to see baseballs get by him like that. But I think it hit that turf that's right there in front of him, took a little awkward bounce. Runners on first and second, and this ball right here, if you notice that baseball just left the top middle of the screen directly above that light that's centered with the screen. The field light that's centered with the screen directly above that, that's where that baseball left the camera. That baseball went nearly all the way to the outfield fence. Next batter up here, another line drive well over the shortstop's head. That thing would have landed about 10 feet behind the dirt, much farther than any baseball that we've seen hit in our season, let alone the hit before it. We're going to score the one runner. Runners move over to third and second. You'll notice that they didn't advance nearly as quickly because at this level, the outfielders can catch, and they can catch fly balls, so we did have to tag on most plays. Here's a hard-hit ground ball to shortstop, gets past our shortstop, 2 runs scored. The runner is able to make his way to second on the throw home. And so now we're coming up basically to our last batter of the inning, because once one more run scores, that's going to be the 5 maximum runs for the inning, and there's still no outs here whatsoever. And this again is just an example of what these teams were doing against us and what we need to be able to prepare for the 2023 tournament season. Here's a hard hit ground ball right back up the middle to second base, gets through the shortstop, runner on second's able to score, and that's the end of the inning. They finished with 5 runs and no outs, and this was pretty much I would say 70 to 80% of the innings that we faced the other teams in the 9 games that we got a chance to play in at the tournament level. They were just constantly going out there, all 10 to 11 batters, just hit after hit after hit, scoring 5 runs an inning, and that's going to be something hard to keep our players nose to the grinding wheel, and that even though we're playing at a really high level of confidence, and I'm super proud of how our kids are playing, at the same time, not only do I want them to have a successful season this season, but I want them to have a successful spring 2023 season where we can go out and win the championship rings for our own league. But then I want to see a good majority of our players being able to get to this all-star team and compete at this all-star team. And in order for them to be successful, we got to spend the time now getting better, so that way by the time we reach the summer 2023 season, all-star tournament season, then we are playing at this level of competition that you're able to just get a very small 5-minute glimpse of here. Anyways, again, hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for letting me steal 5 minutes of your time, and we'll see you at practice.